Another component to be aware of on the presentation aspect of the Microsoft Excel examination is the use of subtotals and the use of outlines. Outlines and subtotals are both under the Data tab under the Outline ribbon. Outline consists of group and ungroup. Grouping allows me to take different items on the screen, highlight them, and then have them actually grouped together so that they can be hidden or viewed. For instance, I have taken A1 chip manufacturing and I'm going to group them. Notice now that two buttons appeared on the left-hand side. You'll see that they are now grouped together. The minus sign means that I am seeing all the data. If I close it up, the plus sign tells me I have hidden data. Once again, I'll open it up. If I'd like to do a second group, I will once again select it, this time Computer Smart, once again group, and you'll now notice I have Computer Smart grouped and A1 grouped. Level 2 shows you all detail and allows you to choose whether you will open or close your groups. Level 1 immediately closes all those groups and gives you a plus sign to reopen them. A typical examination question might be, what is the difference between Level 1 and Level 2 when using subtotals in Microsoft Excel? The answer, Level 2, or the highest number, shows you the most detail. The lower the number, the least amount of data that appears. When you'd like to remove a group, you should always go to the highest level to ensure all the items in the group are open. When the items in the group are open, highlight the data and ungroup. I can return to A1, once again highlight the data, and ungroup. That is another potential question on the examination. How can I ungroup items that have been outlined in Microsoft Excel? Another component of the outlining feature is called subtotal. Subtotal will automatically group and put totals on the screen. In this case, I will simply select subtotal and you'll notice a dialog box appears. The dialog asks, when do I want to see a change in the numbers? In this case, at a change in customer, use the sum for sales. When I say OK, you will notice automatically has grouped everything by customer, but it had also put on a subtotal for sales. Now at this point in time, if I'd like to format this number, I can. I've chosen the column. I'm going to the Home tab and going to my dollar amount. You will notice pound signs appear. Potential question, what do those pound signs mean? The answer, you must increase the width of the cell. You will notice I still have some pounds in the total line. Now I could increase this once again, but another solution is to decrease the decimal place so it appears in the space that's been assigned. As before, you will notice that we have multiple levels over to the side, this time 3. 3, the highest level, gives us the most amount of detail. 2, the middle, gives us less detail. Notice here it tells me the name of the customer and the total for that customer. All of the totals appear on the screen. Level 1, just the grand total. Least amount of data on Level 1, most amount of data on Level 3. The individual levels, if you'd like to, can be formatted. Now, when you're formatting, please keep in mind that it'll automatically apply to the other areas. So for instance, if I take A1 total and I go in and turn it to a reddish tone for the A1 total line, you will notice when I go back to Level 3, it has changed there also. So your formatting will apply to each of the components within the subtotal. Again, remember, when it comes to the visual presentation, you will need to be aware of data and you will need to understand the outlining tools that are on the ribbon.